You thought you knew the story. A streamer.
A tour.
A viral sensation. But what if Speed Does Africa was never just about content? What if it was a mission? This is not a real investigation. This is a fictional documentary exploring a conspiracy theory. But listen closely. In this fictional narrative, IShowSpeed wasn't just vlogging. He was unknowingly part of a global viral marketing experiment. His streams, his movements, his massive audience, all used to map internet performance, crowd behavior, and digital influence across emerging regions. Every connection drop, every live stream buffer, every location tag, all data points. Behind the scenes, powerful business interests were watching. Not just energy drink sponsors, but satellite companies, telecom partners, AI analytics firms, and market intelligence groups testing connectivity in some of the most remote zones on Earth. And his constant companion? Starlink. Not just to keep the streams live, but to enable real-time uplinks from regions with minimal digital infrastructure. In this fictional universe, Speed's chaos wasn't the point. The signal was. As he moved from city to city, network performance was measured. Latency curves were logged. Audience heat maps were generated in real time. The louder the crowd, the stronger the data. But then, the pattern changed. In this fictional theory, global intelligence agencies began noticing anomalies. Wherever Speed appeared, satellite traffic surged. Encrypted connections spiked. Regional digital behavior shifted within minutes. Entire network segments lit up the moment he went live. It wasn't just popularity. It was predictability. His presence had become a controllable digital trigger. And that kind of influence doesn't go unnoticed. Soon, his itinerary began changing. Unannounced stops, sudden route shifts, random detours to regions with unusual strategic value, remote corridors, infrastructure projects, zones rich in minerals, rare earths, and logistics routes. On camera, it looked like chaos. Off camera, in this fictional story, it was precision. He was granted access no ordinary creator could ever receive. Presidential palaces,
Secure compounds.
closed-door cultural centers, government-linked tech hubs. These weren't fan meetups. They were controlled environments, disguised as entertainment. While millions laughed, data was flowing. Geopolitical insights, local sentiment mapping, market readiness for new connectivity solutions, all tunneled through encrypted satellite uplinks. He wasn't just connecting to fans. He was feeding a classified pipeline. Then came the final leg. January 27, 2026. Namibia. The last stream is different. No screaming. No chaos. Just a quiet moment with a local community. His eyes linger. The camera shakes. And then, the stream cuts. No outro. No speed out. Just silence. The private jet that carried him across borders vanishes from public tracking. The official explanation? Burnout.
Rest.
Digital detox. In this fictional version of events, that explanation is a cover. When Speed returned to America, he wasn't just going home. He was taken aside for a private debriefing. Not arrested. Not detained.
Contained.
In a controlled environment, he's asked questions he never expected. Who approved your route changes? Who requested specific filming locations? Who provided your satellite access points? Why did network nodes spike? Every time you went live near sensitive zones? Every clip is replayed. Every conversation analyzed. Every GPS coordinate examined. Since that final broadcast, Speed goes off-grid. No tweets. No stories. No random chaos clips. The digital noise stops. In this fictional documentary universe, intelligence agencies are now harvesting the trip itself. Every memory, every frame, every data trail. They're scrubbing servers, tracing business interests, auditing satellite uplinks, not to protect Speed, but to protect the mission. Because in this story, Speed was never the operator. He was the instrument. His silence isn't weakness. It's protocol. IShowSpeed was sent to Africa, not for fame, but for data. And until the debriefing is complete, the digital world remains in suspense. Where is Speed? Is he resting in Ohio? Or is the silence a symptom of something far more controlled? Again, this story is pure fiction, but it leaves us with one real question. In a world where influence can move crowds, trigger networks, and shape digital behavior in real time, who really controls the signal? If this were a series, would you watch part 2?
Drop a comment.
Release Speed and follow for the next episode.